So my first step to slaying your eyeliner is it's all about the eyeshadow. The eyeshadow creates a really great backdrop so that your winged liner just cuts through the smoke, kind of. That's the kind of effect I think slaying your eyeliner means. So that's what we're going to try to achieve today. I'm going to be using my MAC Nordstrom matte palette in shade Chic. I'm going to take just a bone shadow. It's just pretty, it's a yellow based eyeshadow, just something that's going to go all over the lid.
There's a silence we hold between us, and I know it's because of me.
So there you go. We've just put down our base shadow. This is going to help us blend in some of the other shadows that we're going to go in with. So the next shadow that I'm going to apply is this one right here, but I'm just dipping it in there, tapping off the excess, going in right on my crease. It's definitely just creating a backdrop so that your eyeliner isn't looking super flat. You've got dimension, you've got curves, you can see everything. It looks clear, it looks crisp against all the smoked outness of the eyeshadow. So I just used this one. These are the 3 shades that I just used. This bone shade for my all over lid and my crease up to my brow bone. The middle shade for our transition. And this one just to kind of transition more, I guess. I really like how orangey it is. So I'm going in, you can see where I'm placing it. I'm kind of like pushing the brush against my brow bone like that. Do you see what I'm doing like with my eyeshadow? I'm really like running it across, like even up to my hairline basically. From the front, it looks really swept back. So I'm really just kind of pushing that shadow out. I'm not taking like a lot of shadow, I'm really tapping off the excess. Going in just with a really light hand, sweeping that across like that. Going in the same strokes, pushing all of the hair, all of the powder, all the makeup, pushing it in this kind of a motion. So we're going here, crease, sweep. And then from the corner of the eye, just sweeping straight across. I'm gonna go into more of a dome-shaped brush like this. I'm gonna go in with this taupey brown shade here in the middle. With this shade, I'm going to do the same exact thing, just sweep right across, giving it so much more definition, pulling it in. I'm literally doing the same thing, but with this shade, what I really want to do is I want to kind of bring it underneath my eyelash line. So I know it looks a bit crazy right now. So I particularly have pretty flat eyes. You can already tell how swept back this looks. And then if you want to put like a glitter on your eyeshadow, or glitter on your lid, I think that's a great idea. So I'm going to go into my trusty, the Blushed Nudes palette. I haven't used this one in so long. I'm going to go in with the rose gold color here, and also that pink shade in there as well. This is just how I feel like I get the most dimension. Even when I'm doing a solid lid color, I like to just put in a contour shade or a transition shade, just so that it looks a little bit more defined, I guess, and more dimension. Now I'm gonna go in with a brush that's a little bit more tapered, a little bit finer, brown shadow right here. What I do with this is kind of give myself a template and a guide. So I know I'm gonna get it along the lash line, so I'm kind of just running that shadow along the lash line. And then I also know that I'm gonna sweep it like that. So you kind of have to like, you kind of can use the shadow to manipulate, and kind of guide yourself and say, oh, okay, now I know like where I'm gonna put this eyeliner. Like I can kind of see the shadow, I can see it like right here, kind of matches up with the bottom lash line here, how it goes in one straight line like that. Do you guys see that? I'm gonna go in, do the same thing over here. Alrighty, so I have my gel liner here. I'm just using the e.l.f. Creamy Eyeliner. A lot of you guys probably don't trust e.l.f. because it's so cheap, but I have only been hearing more and more good things about e.l.f. They have been really coming out with some incredible products that I just highly recommend. If you guys want me to do some e.l.f. stuff, please let me know. I'm gonna take an angled brush, dip it into my e.l.f. liner. Like, I feel like I used a ton of it already. I always scrape off that paint and kind of like paint the lid of the gel liner cap because I feel like it helps me get more of a crisp line. And when I want to flatten out the brush and make it super flat, I just take it in there, flatten it out. Literally just stamping, maybe pushing a little bit harder, stamping and pushing the liner onto the lash line. Some of you guys might feel like gel liner is a bit drying, which I understand because it can be. That's why I like to use both. When I'm doing a look like this, I like to use both liquid and gel just to like make sure I'm getting the best line that I can. Alright, here is where we're at, right? So what I do, because this is angled and because we created that line here, it makes it really easy for me to just kind of lightly use what I had on the brush and sweep. And then I flip the brush over to make that, to fill this shape in. Do you guys see it? I use the other side of the brush, dip it in a little bit more, kind of just stamp it in there. What this does is really like, it's a horizontal liner. It's really straight. It's not curved and it's not like cat eye. It's really straight liner. Like, this liner is very trendy these days with the whole slay look on Instagram. So I'm not gonna worry too much about that, but even already, like when you tilt your head back and you see that whole like really like cut like eyeliner, I think a lot of people are really into that makeup trend these days. And it's all about going horizontal, so just keep going as straight as you can. And I know some of you guys might be thinking, well, that doesn't work with my eye shape, like my eyes don't look like this, you know. My eyes didn't look like that either when I didn't know how to do this. So get it to where you're comfortable. I mean, like, I feel like that for me is okay. I've always said this on my channel, but I personally don't like freak out when I do my eyeliner wrong. I think every day it's supposed to look a little bit different. I think each eye is supposed to look a little different. I think that there's no point in trying to re-erase the whole thing and trying to get it perfect. Like, at the end of the day, your makeup is coming off. You can do it again tomorrow. It's okay. So for me, I'm definitely okay with this. I've practiced like doing this kind of liner for a long time, so I'm really satisfied with this. I'm okay. I don't think I have to go back in and do any touches, but now we're gonna head over and do this eye with the liquid liner. So I'm just shaking up my liquid liner, getting all the product into the applicator, twisting it off. Just like the other eye, I'm going to slant my head back and just hit the waterline. Don't try to create any shape, just seriously follow your lash line. Like, don't try to like stray away from your lash line. Literally use your lash line, let your applicator touch the bristles of the hair. That'll really help you stay close to your lash line. Don't try to go too far and start creating circular motions or circular shapes or anything like that. Okay, we've come to the end of my eye. You can already see just a little bit more definition. It's really nice. I mean, I would probably go with a little flick like this, and that would be my everyday natural liner. But because today that's not what we're doing, so I just kind of like made my eyeliner crooked, but that's okay because we're gonna fill it out. But you kind of see what I did there? I just kind of pushed the product and let the applicator kind of I let go of the tension. I didn't press onto it. I just let the brush kind of pull it away. So I kind of like the way that flick looks. Now it's all about making it not so much like a car shape where it's like, or like a bird shape, you know? It's more about making it that straight sleigh shape. You see what I'm saying? Like this one here has got a lot of curve to it. This one here is more like sleigh. You know what I mean? So that's why I take it this way and start to drag inward. When I open my eyes, I kind of see that the crease here, there's blackness in the crease. Here you can kind of see a little bit of white, so I'm just gonna even that out just a tiny bit. Not too much because I don't want to make this bigger than it is, but alright. I think that's okay. Now to sharpen up the edges, I'm going to take this, just pull it a little bit here, and I want the same finish, so I'm just packing the color on top. And I'm pretty satisfied with the way that turned out. Don't mind my lips. Oh my god, I don't even want to show you guys. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into my eyelashes, and then I'm going to go into my lipstick. So you guys know how much I love to put my eyelashes underneath my lash line. Right now it's been really popular actually. I think like after I noticed that people are trying it out a lot more, which is amazing. So I just finished this eye. I wanted to just show you guys on camera me doing a full strip because in the other previous video I only did half and half. So what I like to do, I mean, I would love to have this hand to pull back the skin so I can really lift it up under there and have a mirror in front of me. But I'm just going to use this here, raise my eyebrows up, tilt my chin back, and I will actually zoom you guys in so you can see a bit better. Alright, so that's how I put it on. And you just want to make sure this bit here is really snug onto the eyelid or onto the lash line, because that's where your a lot of moisture is. What I also like to do, a really great tip if you're trying this out, put the lash glue on the top of the band. Do not put it on the bottom of the band because you're really not going to get it. If you like blink, you might get it all on the bottom here. This is the look, guys. This is how I slay my eyeliner. I know I haven't put up a video in a really long time. I'm so sorry about that. I've just been moving into my new apartment, so I haven't gotten a chance to film besides right now, and I need to book it and go study after this. So I hope you guys really liked this like slaying the eyeliner look. This is how I do my eyeliner most 99.9% of the time. If I wanted a little less of an eyeliner, I'm thinking of maybe doing like an eyeliner series. Let me know if you guys would like that, like where I show you different eyeliners and I show you also different styles of eyeliner using pencil or gel or liquid or whatever you guys want, just because I know that some of you guys may not have the products that I have, even the same kinds of products, so you may not have liquid liner, you might have a pencil. So I'd love to show you how you can get somewhat of this kind of look with a pencil, whatever. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. I'd be very interested to doing that for you guys. So just let me know down below. A hair vlog is coming up really soon. It's been a couple weeks now with this hair. Love it so much. I'm obsessed with it. Yeah, and on my lips, by the way, is Bow and Arrow by Kat Von D. All product lists will be down in the description bar down below. As always, I always leave it there for you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know what else you guys want from me in the comments down below. I will also be doing a room tour / apartment tour really soon, but definitely you kind of get a sneak peek from the back. So I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye!